Good afternoon, Bobcats. I'm Justin Peacock here at the new West Campus location of the Counseling Center, where we came just to see what it takes to get an appointment here. We had a chance to sit down with Counselor Susan Spencer to discuss current counseling procedures, services offered at the Counseling Center, and other issues facing counseling here at Georgia College.
We're a general counseling center. We offer personal, career, and academic counseling to students who are currently enrolled. We're a short-term center, which means that we don't have a session limit per se, but there are 6 full-time people, clinicians. We have 2 part-time people. We have a part-time psychiatrist and a part-time nurse practitioner. So we have psychologists, licensed counselors, a psychiatrist, and a nurse practitioner.
We also asked Spencer about concerns with scheduling and the long wait time for students.
Well, it varies. There are times of the semester from about midterm, just before registration and midterm, to the end of the semester when we really kind of max out the number of sessions that we have. Early in the semester, it's not difficult for a student to get an appointment within a couple of days. Sometimes from about midterm on, it can be sometimes a week wait.
According to Spencer, each counselor sees 5 to 6 patients each day, which is the national average. With this number, 25 to 30 clients a week and many more a semester, but it seems it just isn't enough for students.
My experience with the counseling services this year has been very, it's been hard to get in to see the counselor. I had a crisis in my family back in early March, and they told me I wouldn't be able to get in to see a counselor until after spring break. I then had to just put my name down and hope that someone would have a cancellation to actually be able to see a counselor.
As for suggestions to the Counseling Center, students mentioned hiring extra counselors, but it seems there may be roadblocks in the solution as well.
Well, we're actually interviewing and hiring a position right now, but it was a position that was vacated in January, so we are down by 1 counselor, which affects the wait time a little bit because we're down by 1. I think as long as the demand for the need for service is there, then if the administration would let us hire a position, we certainly would.
When the questions of priority given to students came up, it seemed like there were differing opinions.
Absolutely. Yeah. If there is a student that is in an emergency situation, they will be seen that day. We will assess that situation and we will help that emergency immediately. Some of the issues that students come in with are less than immediate, and they're things they need to work on and they need to change or improve, but they're not an immediate kind of need. Those with students might be scheduled out a week or so, but if there's an immediate need, they're seen immediately.
I just told them that it was imperative that I see someone right away because it was an event that needed to be handled, and I really wanted to get in as soon as possible. So I was actually able to get in due to a couple of cancellations prior to spring break, but I wasn't able to actually make my own appointment until a couple weeks after I initially came in.
After hearing about the Counseling Center located at the new location on West Campus, I would advise coming and making an appointment early, for the early bird does get the worm, and it may take up to 2 weeks to be counseled here. I'm Justin Peacock with GCTV News, and thank you, Bobcats.